Good Thursday evening. Meteorologist Jordan Young with you. We're tracking a winter storm that promises to bring snow, sleet, freezing rain, and even a cold rain to portions of the Carolinas. So let's jump right into our current forecast map. This is the snow and sleet accumulation map, and this is my first forecast. And you can see I'm expecting around 6 to 12 inches of snow in the mountains. Some local areas could see higher amounts, especially above 3 to 4,000 feet, where there's a little bit more energy and a little bit more lift due to the southeasterly flow. As you move out into the foothills, I'm expecting 4 to 8 inches, and then more towards the Catawba Valley up into the Triad area, I'm expecting more of a 3 to 6 inch snowstorm. So what's kind of going on in that area is there's going to be some warm air moving in aloft that might work to change some of these areas over to some sleet during this storm. In a rapidly developing storm like what we have, what ends up happening is that warm air gets wrapped in. So I'm expecting that to occur, and that will hamper some of the snow accumulations. Now, if the storm happens to be a little bit weaker, a little bit further to the east, then the sleet will be cut back, and we're looking at maybe some higher end totals, maybe more towards the 7-8 inch category. But if the warm nose is a whole lot more pronounced, it's going to be closer to the 3 to 4 inch totals. As we move down into the Charlotte area and right along the I-85 area, that's where I'm expecting to see around 2 to 4 inches of snow, and that's also the area that's got the highest probability of seeing some freezing rain accumulations. This is kind of a broad area that I currently have on the map, but this will have to be fine-tuned moving forward as we get closer to the event and kind of see where that freezing rain line really does set up. As we move on into the Raleigh and Fayetteville area, looking around 1 to 3 inches slushy, kind of a snowy, sleety mix, and possibly even mixing with some rain in this area as the system wraps up the coast and just wraps that warm air in. And on the coastal plains, there could be some accumulations, some minor accumulations at the very start of the system, but as it moves up the coast, it's going to be dragging in a lot of warm air, and I'm expecting just mainly a rain event in this area. In preparation for this, the National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch for much of western North Carolina. There'll be some more winter storm watches and warnings issued over the next 2 days in advance of this system. So what's the track that we're kind of looking at for it? So what I'm expecting is on Saturday morning, that system's going to be back over Texas and Oklahoma, and as it moves east, it's going to really pick up a lot of Gulf of Mexico moisture, start overspreading the area late Saturday night or early Sunday morning, and that's when we're going to start seeing the snow break out across the western and central portions of North Carolina. And then as it pulls up the coast Monday morning, we're going to start seeing the precipitation pull away, and we'll begin to finally dry things out. And temperatures, they'll still remain cold for Monday. We're looking at highs in the 30s for most areas. So I just want to show you guys the GFS computer model of what it's showing right here. Now this is Friday night and then moving into Saturday morning. You can see our area of low pressure back over Texas and Louisiana, Arkansas. And you can see our area of high pressure located to the north. That's going to be providing the cold air down the side of the mountains. As we move on into late Saturday evening, you can see our low pressures now moved on across the Alabama, Mississippi areas. And you can see our moisture really starting to pick up here, the high pressure settling into place. And as we move into Sunday morning, that's when we're really going to start seeing that influx of very good moisture into the area. At this time, that's when you'd be expecting to see the snow in the mountains and even some snow in the Charlotte area, but that will quickly change over to some of that sleet and freezing rain mixture. And moving forward, you can see as we move into the evening hours on Sunday, we're still dealing with some snow as that upper level disturbance comes behind, but mainly down on the east, you're looking at mainly a rain event. Now this is just one computer model. There's many different ones that we are watching for this storm, but that kind of gives a rough idea of kind of about what's kind of expected right now. The European is similar with the overall flow of the system. So again, the highest accumulations, of course, as to be expected in the mountains and in the neighboring foothills. As we move out, it kind of gets kind of messy with that snow, sleet, and freezing rain mixture, and that's something we're going to have to fine tune moving forward. It's just kind of a broad-based map. but we hope to be able to kind of fine-tune this forecast moving forward over the next 24 to 48 hours. But regardless, this does look to be a major impact event. I do encourage you to make sure you've made all of your necessary plans and that you're ready for this winter storm, again starting late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, and lasting until around midnight Monday. So that's kind of what we're looking for. So continue to make your preparations, and I'll be posting additional updates on Facebook and on my website, WatchesJordan.com, and you can find all the information there. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.